Hello, Keith Downing here, presenting for the CIT 490. I'm going to do a material breakdown presentation here, just going to walk you through all the materials I use to study for and pass my CompTIA Network Plus certification. First, we're going to start off here with the practice labs. Click on our exam here, material, and as you'll see, this lab has a lab guide breakdown. Goes through and so you have the green check mark to show it complete. And within each of these labs, I'll have your introduction, and then I'll go through the lab topology that has a couple exercises, then a review. This one here, for example, is configure IPv4 and IPv6 addressing. So if we click on start here, I'll show you how to get you going here. And here's our devices that we can use during the different labs. And here it shows your lab topology. And now go on to our next exercise. And then you'll walk through the steps. And I'll show you what tasks to use to complete the task here. Then once you get down through the steps, and so here you can do the IPv config. And you'll see the different devices we have there. It even shows you here it's starting a connection for this device. Okay, a little PowerShell here. And then if you go down, you'll run through all the steps. And then you go to the next page. There's your next exercise, setting up the connectivity between IPv4 and IPv6. And it shows you devices that you'll turn on to use. So this one here would power on A01. You got the Win10 would power on, and the lab DC here. So it shows you the status here, what they're doing. And you go through and you have different interfaces you can use to study for the exercises. And then once you're done, you go through and you give you a summary of what you're doing, and then you submit the feedback, and then you click on you're done. And so I did this each week, and I tried to get done 2 a week. I went through and did all of these different concepts and things to practice to help me with the hands-on portion of the exam. Next, we're going to go to my learning plan. As you can see here, I'm at 100%. A little bit more here. Got all my groups completed. It shows my strengths and weaknesses. Shows here at 98 percentile. I got my 100% on each among practices, and in my last assessment, I got a 98%. And then it breaks down where your strengths and weaknesses are all the way down through here, based on a sliding scale here, from beginner all the way to expert. And for the lessons, there's 24 lessons that you can go through here. And just kind of give an example here. It shows you lesson 1. And basically, as you rate this, you can go through and you rate your confidence level. And when you do that, you'll go through each one until you're ready. And then you go through here, and it does that, like I said, for each of the lessons all the way down. Go all the way through here. Let's put it this way here. We'll minimize them down as we go. Internet, bridges. As you can see here, I've completed all of these. And you also look at some of these, and they'll have a little circle and triangle, which shows there's a video attached. So you can go into this section here, for example. And like a little photography there. Then see now you got a little CompTIA video down here with Professor Messer, and he goes through and helps describe these subjects and more in details to help you prepare. These here are the performance-based questions. 24 of those. Here's the practice quizzes. As you can see, I got all, shows you your question, how many questions, how long you went through there, each question time. This is my last 90 question assessment where I got 80. I only missed 2 on that one. And then there's also 558 flashcards that you go through. And then it kind of goes through and explains to you what you're doing. And you can go to the next one, and then it shows you what the flashcard item is, and then you click on it, and it flashes over, and it tells you what the answer is. And then you can test yourself if you got it right, or kind of, or no. You can set it to different settings here, like this one. You can shuffle. This will restart it. And then the last item here is it has video games that you can use. You can go through and play to help study as well. And the last thing I'm going to show here is on my CompTIA profile, showing that I have my Network Plus CE certification here on June 26, 2019. And it's good through June 26th of 2022. And here you get a chance to go, and if I want to download it, I can download it. What we'll do is we'll just open this up. And then it shows here I am. Completed the required, recognized as CompTIA Network Plus Certified CE. And then there's my ID and certification date. This is Keith Downing, CIT 490. Thank you.